We are now at the point where we are going to decorate our eggs. If you haven't made a salt dough egg or you don't have the ingredients, don't worry, I'm going to show you another way that you can make an egg and still join in with this activity. I've got Gracie and Izzy here doing some eggs with me. They are just planning out their eggs and how they're going to do them on a piece of paper. So I'm going to leave them to do that while I show you another way to make an egg in case you haven't made a salt dough one or don't have the ingredients. So I am going to use a trusty cardboard box and I am going to use this bit here. So I'm hoping I can just rip this bit off. Ta-da! So I showed you earlier on the salt dough video a good way to cut out an egg, and I kept my template, but I will show those of you who didn't watch that one or didn't see that part how to draw an egg. So I got my cup, which has a smaller bottom and a larger top. So what I'm going to draw is draw around the widest part first at the bottom of the paper. So I'm going to draw half of the bottom, so it looks like this. Then I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to draw the top half, so it will look something like this. Then I'm going to draw lines to join them together. So it will look like this. Then I'm going to cut that out and use that as my template. When you've got your template like this, you can draw around the edge onto your piece of card. And then once you've drawn around it, like so, you just need to cut round the edge and it will look like this, ready to decorate and ready to go. Now you should either have your salt dough egg or your card egg and we can get started. So Izzy has just been drawing and designing her egg. So she's labelled it with what colours she's going to use, and now she is ready. Izzy, what are you going to use to decorate your egg?
Paint.
Okay, so Izzy has got some paints here. She's using acrylic paint, so she's got her paint brushes and some water. Gracie, what are you going to use to decorate your egg?
Sharpies.
So Gracie's got some Sharpies here that she's going to use, and she's going to use that once she's finished her design. She's going to use that to decorate her egg. I am going to use my special paint pens, which I used the other day in my rock making video, if any of you saw it. So I'm going to use them to decorate my one. Okay, ready girls? You know what you're doing? Off we go. Let's go. How are you getting on? So I have got this far so far. I just need to add a bit more detail at the bottom. Girls, you want to show how you're getting on? Fantastic. Okay, so I just need to add a bit more detail at the bottom, so I'm going to carry on with that. We've been finding different things work well, so we didn't realise that some of our Sharpies had run out of colour, so Gracie's ended up using the same paint pens as me. But again, just use whatever you've got at home. If you haven't got paint pens, just use different paints. Izzy is using some paints. She's trying to make sure they're not too watery, otherwise it makes the colour light, so try and make them as thick as possible when you're painting. Right, let me add my last bit of detail in.
I know, I need to add them
I've used lots of different colours. I've done a bit of a zigzag and some stripes, and I'm just going to sit and watch Gracie and Izzy finish theirs, and they can show you theirs at the end. As you can see, we have decorated our different Easter eggs, and we're really pleased with how they look, aren't we, girls?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit, hold them a bit closer, girls, and you can see our end results. Thanks for watching.